'Tis the season for planner lineups. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video, we are talking all about my 2024 planner lineup. This has been a very anticipated video. I mean, from everyone in the community is so excited to watch all of the different planner lineups, but also for me. I have been so excited to see what I've decided to use in 2024 because we're going to have a little honest tea moment. I have not been using planners in 2023. I decorated them sometimes, but I really used a lot of notebooks, and I still am a paper and pen person, 100%. But I've been excited to see what future Christopher would decide to use in 2024. So here we are. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm going to let you know what my plans are for 2024. I think that we also always feel a lot of pressure at the beginning of the year or at the end of a year to decide what we're going to use for the whole year. But let's all remember and take a deep breath that that is not necessarily what has to happen. If on January 3rd I decide one of these is not working for me, I want to change it up, that is totally fine. But I have put a lot of thought into what I want to use this is going to sound funny, but I really am trying to simplify as I have like 10 planners here in front of me. But I'm going to go through them all individually because you will see I don't actually have 10 planners that I'm using. I really have one main planner that will encompass most of the things. I have a journal, and then I have a memory planner. There's other things that don't really count, but really I'm trying to have 3 different planners or journals that I'm touching every day, and I really think it's possible for me. Planning is when I'm planning, I feel more at peace. I feel like I have my life kind of in order a little bit. I feel more organized. This past year has been a year of feeling unorganized and feeling stressed and anxious. And I really think coming back to my lovely happy planners will kind of help solve I'm hoping that it puts my whole life back in order because I'm deciding to touch these planners. But in all seriousness, when I'm planning, when I'm thinking about things, when I'm writing things down, I just am in a better place. So I'm really excited to share all of these different things that I'm hoping to use in 2024, and I can't wait to watch and hear about your planner lineup. So definitely comment down below what you're thinking. If you have a video, definitely link it because I know we all would love to see everybody's thoughts because after I watch videos, sometimes I change up my plan a little bit. But anyway, let's get into my planner lineup for 2024. All right, so let's dive into this stack of planners. I'm just going to start, actually, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. Okay. So first up is my memory keeper, my memory planner. I did this back in 2021, 2022. Also, sorry about the glare. It's just going to be in the video. And weekly memory planning was my favorite type of planning. I have gotten away from it for far too long, and I'm excited to try and get back into it a little bit in 2024. I'm not going to kill myself if I don't do every single week. I'm not going to stress too much, but I'm excited to incorporate this back into my lineup. So the main planner that I want to use is this one. I'm obsessed with it from the Disney 100 collection. On the front here, we have always believe something wonderful is about to happen. And I think it's perfect for memory keeping because it has these kind of selfie photos all throughout the planner, like on the name page here. It's just really fun. I'm going to keep all these pages intact. I don't really use them too much, although I did think about using this to kind of document big events throughout the year, but we'll see. Love all the dividers because it still has those fun characters and selfies, and I just think it's perfect for memory keeping. Now, the problem with this layout is going to be the weeklies. I love the layout here. I don't even mind that there's some color over here. It's the spine for me that I think is going to throw me off. So I do also have this big vertical from the Bright Travels collection. And this one, it was an 18-month, but it goes through all of next year. And these pages are just beautiful and neutral. So I'm going to Frankenplan both of these together so that I can have these guts. I don't know if I care about the monthly, because the monthly in this is neutral as well. but I don't mind that the monthly is not neutral because I haven't really used the monthly in the past in my memory keeper. I know some people like to write a highlight of the day, or some people do a photo a day, but I put that stuff elsewhere. So this planner is really for these weekly pages. So I'm really excited to have this included back into my lineup, and both of these will be Frankenplanned together. You'll see lots of videos coming up through the end of this month, and honestly into January. There's just too much to do in 1 month, so I'm gonna extend my planner setup series into January. So lots more videos to come actually setting up all of these planners that we will talk through today. Next up, this is going to be my work planner for my full-time job. You will never see that on this channel. I bring this to work, it sits on my desk, and I just use it there. This is the Keleva Plan dashboard planner. I really like the florals are a little bit much for me. It's very busy. However, what I really like about this planner is that it's very neutral, and I love the dashboard spread. This is going to be perfect for my work. I'll do my daily to-dos over here. This can be kind of like a next week section, and then we do weekly staff meetings, so that's what I'm going to use this page for my notes throughout the week that I want to share at the weekly staff meeting. So I may, before I take this into work with me, I may change out at least the cover. I'd like it to be just a little bit more professional looking. I don't know if I want flowers on it, so I may Frankenplan it a little bit, but for the most part, the reason I'm obsessed with this for work is going to be this beautiful, clean layout. So that is my full-time job work planner. There really is, well, no, I guess I'll do this one next. I am really excited about this, and this was kind of a very last-minute decision. I've been thinking about my lineup for a while, and I just decided to add this, like, right before filming. So one of my goals for the new year is to every morning sit down and do some manifesting and do some journaling about how I'm feeling right now, but also about my future, manifesting the things that I want, journaling and reflecting on like my vision and what I'm, looking to achieve. And so I have this beautiful Archer and Olive bullet journal, and I just think it's so beautiful, and I love the cover. It just kind of gets me thinking about goals and vision and manifesting. I don't know why, maybe it's the moon and the stars, but I think it's really pretty. So my goal with this is going to be to sit down every morning and just on one of these pages do some manifesting or do some journaling. It could kind of become a creative journal if I want to use stickers in it, if I want to do a junk journaling spread. I'm really open. Like I could do a vision board in here type thing. I just want this to be all about manifesting and kind of my vision. So call it what you will, creative journal, whatever. But I'm really excited to incorporate a Archer and Olive. I've had this for so long, and I'm excited to finally use it. So that is the plan for this. Now let's get into my main planner. So there's really only one planner left. So I had my memory planner, my work planner, my journal, and then this will really be my fourth planner. However, I'm combining a lot of things, so there really are 4 planners here in front of me that I'm going to try and combine into one massive main planner. This is going to be a mix of my goals, my catch-all, my Plan Your Truth social media, and also budget. I'm going to see how this works for me, but I'd like to combine all of these just into one Frankenplanner and kind of get it set up for each month or quarter or whatever will fit. Let's start with this one. I'm obsessed with this planner. I'm going to do a little bit of a flip through for you right now. Let's bring you a little closer. This planner is literally everything that I love. Disney and music and planning. I'm obsessed. As of right now, there are not any stickers that match this collection, though I am secretly hoping that something will come out eventually because I just love that it's like all of these different Disney characters and it's all about the music. So on the front here, we have Enjoy Every Moment. This is going to be the decorative elements that are in the planner. So I'm going to use these intro pages. I'm going to use these dividers, this cover. I just am obsessed with it. The only thing that I'm not planning on using is the Simply layout. I think this is a really interesting and cool layout, but I have a lot of other things that I'm including in my lineup this year, so I don't have room for this. So I will be franken-planning other things into this. So this is not necessarily the guts that I'm using, but it is the dividers. Let me show you these dividers. So this planner can only be found at Walmart. That's why I wasn't sent it from the Happy Planner. I haven't showcased it on my channel because I just simply, I haven't been buying planners in a while because they are sent to me very graciously to review. And so I kind of forgot about this one. And then I decided this morning as I was thinking about my lineup that I absolutely had to go and pick this up from Walmart. So that is where hopefully you'll be able to find it. It is called the Musical Wonder if you're looking on your walmart.com. But I'm really excited to really use the decorative elements. Like that's all that I'll be using from this. And so what I'll be combining that with, my main catch-all planner, if you will, is going to be the HB90 planner. Sorry. So I have a lot of stuff in here. This is from Sarah Cannon. She has an account called Heart Breathings that's all about, she's an author, so it's kind of about becoming an author, how to become an author and writing books, but it also talks a lot about goals and, you know, your vision and being productive. And so she has a planner that she sells on her Etsy shop called the HB90 Method. And I actually did her boot camp. So I'm not going to get into her goal setting system because if you're interested, reach out to me, but she does sell all of this stuff that I'm talking about. So the whole beginning chunk of the planner here, I'm not going to show because it really is all goals. It's a printable planner, and it's all about prep work to figure out what your goals are or what you want your goals to be. So I did all of my Plan Your Truth goal setting stuff in there. And so the planner portion of it itself, though, I'm really excited about. So it has this monthly, which you can pick if you want a Monday or Sunday start, and I love a Monday start. So I'm excited about this. Sorry, that's an extra page. Then it has this weekly dashboard, which again, it's all about the goals that you set. So I have 3 different goals for Plan Your Truth. So it's kind of all about time tracking and working towards your goals and breaking them into really small action steps. And so this is kind of the weekly dashboard. You do also have a weekly spread. So I'm planning on using this instead of a classic vertical, at least for right now. I do have a classic vertical Happy Planner that I can always pull in if I change my mind. But for right now, this is my catch-all planner. We have this weekly dashboard, the weekly spread, and then it also has daily pages. I've never done daily pages. So before I decided to use that Archer and Olive, this is actually where I was going to do any like morning journaling as well. But I decided to separate it, and this is going to be just productivity. So anything I need to do about Plan Your Truth, personal, my hourly daily schedule, it will all go into here. Really excited to try this daily planning. There's also lots of room that I could decorate this if I wanted to have fun with it. So I will try and include maybe some decorative spreads or some functional after the pens with me, just so I can kind of show you how I'm using this in the new year. There is also a weekly reflection page, kind of talking about your goals and seeing how you're doing. And then it goes right into the next weekly dashboard, weekly spread, etc. So this is chunky. This is just for January. So it's definitely a lot to try and franken-plan, which is why I'm considering maybe just doing 1 month at a time. But this is going to be my catch-all main planner. She also has, this is kind of like an hourly sheet. It's blank right now, but you can put in like 6 a.m. to midnight, I think it is, and there's a line for every half hour. So I plan on doing this or something like, I have this sheet still from Plan with Lakin. I love to be able to map out my week hourly so I can kind of decide how much time I have to devote to Plan Your Truth and where my meetings are and when I'm working and stuff like that, since my schedule does change on a weekly basis. So that will also be incorporated. This is going to be a whole setup video. I'm planning to do that hopefully next week. So stay tuned because we're talking about a lot of things and how I'm planning to put them together. So definitely stay tuned because I'm really excited to get this all set up. So I told you that this also is supposed to include social media planning and budget. So let's talk about that. So I do have this Kell of a Plan budget planner. The thing is, I don't really need a lot of pages. I love this planner. I have a video flip through of it on my channel, but I think all that I need is this monthly budget sheet. And I want this this monthly spread. So what I want to do on this is put all of my bills for the month, all of my paychecks, and then kind of track here. I may add some note pages. I decided I don't want this weekly spread. It's just, I don't need that much room for my tracking. But I'm going to try and do it all on this monthly because I don't spend that much money each day. Like I only will do an average of 1 to 3 transactions a day. So I think I can do it all on the monthly and track. I get paid on this Friday. Okay, so now all of these things need to come out of that paycheck or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I think that this is what I'm going to pull. Just these pages from every month, the monthly budget and the monthly spread, and that will be incorporated into my main planner here. So these will be added for my budget tracking. And then in terms of social media, I do have a couple options, one of which is these monthly month on a page sheets. I could just put, one of these in for every month and have this be my social media in advance tracking. A lot of the stuff I'm trying to transition here over to Notion for my travel agent stuff. I'm doing a whole digital thing, which I will do a video on once I'm more confident in Notion and kind of how that setup is working for me. So a lot of that, and even some social media planning is being done digitally on Notion. However, I do want some paper and some things when I'm in here working on my goals just to kind of play around. So I have these sheets. The other option is I have this Happy Plans and Notes, which I really, really love this setup. So basically, it's an undated monthly. And then you have like a weekly dashboard or a currently page. And then it goes into another monthly and continues. So I love the idea of having 12 months of this just ready to go for future Plan Your Truth social media planning. And then on these sheets, I could do some tracking for the month. So this would be kind of my videos, my Patreon schedule for the month. And then on these sheets, I could track my YouTube statistics and Instagram and engagement and stuff like that. So that is my plan to incorporate these sheets and then probably lots of note paper as well, which is in the back of these planners, to do any outlining that I need to do for YouTube videos or anything like that. Any projects I'm working on, like I'm working on a website and business cards and kind of a little bit of a rebrand of Plan Your Truth. So I just would include lots of note pages. So Happy Plans and Notes with those monthly spreads, these budget sheets with a monthly spread, and then the HB90 setup, which is the monthly, the weekly, and the daily with lots of note paper. That is kind of what I'm envisioning right now to combine together. And then, of course, with this stuff as the decorative. So stay tuned. I'm excited to kind of set this up and really play with it to decide what will work for me. Like I said, there was a lot of thought. I'm really trying to get back to the basics and keep it simple this year because I haven't been utilizing planners a lot in 2023. So I know this seems like a lot, but the goal is in my setup video to make it as simple as possible. I really just want this one planner that will all be together, and that is the planner that I touch on a regular basis. The only other thing that hopefully I will touch pretty often will be this. So literally I'll have one planner that will all be together, and then this notebook to do some like vision journaling and stuff. And then of course, we have my work planner that I mentioned, but that doesn't count because that lives at work. And then hopefully lots of fun stickers and things like that in my memory planner. So that is what we're working with. All right, that is it. That is my planner lineup for 2024. Super excited to get started. I kind of am going to begin to use some of these right away, to be honest. I can't wait to set them up too. I will have lots of planner setup videos coming in the coming weeks, as well as some more videos about goals and different pages to make for your planner as you begin to set yourself up for a successful year. A lot of that is going to come in the beginning of January though, as well, just so you're aware, because there's so much to do in December. It's such a crazy time of year. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace and allow myself into the beginning of January to really get all of this set up. But I can't wait to hear about your planner lineups down in the comments as well. And thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.